Hello, everybody. Um, Hopefully my audio isn't like super loud, but I have no idea. And I have no viewers right now, so I can't really get any feedback. But so hopefully this isn't too loud, and if it is, let me know. And so anyway, it's been a while since I streamed. It's been a long time actually. But I got some time today, so I decided I'll try to get back into it. And since it's been so long, I kind of forgot how to do everything. And then I logged into StreamLabs and saw that they had StreamLabs OBS, and it sounded kind of interesting, so I thought I'd give it a try. So this is kind of a test run for StreamLabs OBS to see if I like it any better or worse than OBS Studio, and we'll see how it goes. The main thing I like about it so far, and you may have noticed, is that they have themes that you can choose from, and so my channel does look a little more snazzy, which is kind of what I wanted to do anyway before I started streaming again. But anyway, let's go ahead and start playing one of my favorite Commodore 64 games. It's called Passport to Paris. And apparently I can't hear it. That's not good. No. So you have to immediately go try to round up all your tourists, and you have various forms of things you could do. You can take you can travel by taxi, by metro, walk, or bus. And basically when you visit the sites, like I always just use the bus because it's free, because like up in the upper right corner you can see we have 200 francs, I assume that's what that is, and it's currently 1400 hours, and the flight leaves at 22, so we have what, 8 hours. And anyway, so if you use the taxi or the metro, it will cost money, and then so I just like to use the bus because it's free, but it's not as quick, I think, is the trade-off there. But anyway, so you have your destinations down here. We have the Arc. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that correctly because I know I'll get it wrong. The Moulin Rouge, the Tuileries, I think that's how it's called. Montmartre, I don't know if that's right. The Louvre, I do know that one, and Notre Dame. There are some others too, like Eiffel Tower is one of them, as it should be. And then let's see, what else is there? There's the Opera House. I think that might be it. Anyway, so see, we're here with the bus, and so the closest destination is Notre Dame. So we'll go there. Basically, each destination is a mini game. Sorry about this, guys. Should have had all this done to begin with. I apologize. Anyway, there we go. Which is a clue to discovering where your tourists went. So the goal here is to light all the candles, and see right there, he just blew one out. And as you probably can tell, this could take a while depending on where he stops, because sometimes he goes a few candles, sometimes he only goes a couple, so you never know. My general strategy is to just light the one that he stops under, because it seems like he typically moves about as much. Yeah, that time he moved a lot further than he did last time, so. Oh, come on, you. But once you have all these lit, there we go. The game will ask if you want. Oh. Normally it would ask if you can name a tourist that is here, but if it doesn't, which it did not, then that means that there is no tourist currently there. So on to the next one, which 5 is closest, which is the Louvre, which is one of my favorite mini games. You drop the baguette if you have to, and then you start back down at the baker. And every time you successfully deliver a baguette, you get a clue. And you do this until it asks if you can name a tourist. So. Ooh, that was close. And I could plug in my joystick and do it, and like try to be more in tune with how it is and not on it. But I didn't feel like doing all that. I'm not gonna make it now. So, yeah, I'm basically just delivering baguettes. I don't know why there's baguettes at the Louvre, or why they're so far away from the baker. Yeah, see, it says, can you name a tourist, yes or no? And we can't, because we don't know any tourists that are here. But just the fact that the question came up means that there is a tourist here. We just don't know who it is. So now we go back to the bus, and then let's go to 3. Like a maze. And the dots will usually warp around whenever you collect one. And then one of these dots is a potential, is possibly a tourist. So it's basically just collecting dots right now. Oh, come on. And like the passages are just wide enough. Yep, so there is a tourist here too, but we don't know who, so push in for no. Go back to the bus, and let's go up to 4. Go to 2. Is. So the last place is the Ark, which I do not like. It is so confusing, and because you have to once you get to the Ark, it asks about the tourist, but there's still some clues to get. Come on. Okay, there's that. Not entirely sure why I can't choose which direction to go, because it's supposed to be like all one-way streets. Clearly they are not, because like they just turned around right here, but I have to go with them. I can't just continue on. And then they kind of stop at the Ark sometimes, like they're trying to figure out where they want to go next. What is going on? I assume all the like little beep and stuff that are going on. There we go. Just gotta get that one in the top right corner. No, I don't want to be over here. What the heck? No, go right. Go right. So now, this is the part when you bring up, so now that we've been to every place, we can look at our clue book to start figuring out where the tourists are. And I'm going to cheat. Oops. Yeah, so I'm going to cheat and bring up Notepad and kind of get like a sequence going on here. So, like, Emily likes un cadeau, if that's how you pronounce that. I have no idea. I don't speak French. And Sharon likes football. And then football fans down at the bottom there are self-conscious, so that's the next clue for Sharon. Okay, so let's go to page 2. And so now we got Sadie, I don't know. So they have good profile. Okay. And then there you go. Great profile. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. I'm not entirely sure what I hit there. It was odd. But anyway, I'm back. Good thing I have StreamLabs OBS up, because otherwise I wouldn't have noticed that. Okay. So anyway, so great profile, our book lovers. Okay. And Arnold has glasses. And then people who wear glasses are sexy. Just like to point out that I wear glasses. And then Triste likes quiche. I like a good quiche. Homer is silly. And there's un cadeau likes de timbers, if that's how you pronounce that. Which I don't know. So then Marcia has a camera. And self-conscious people converge on the Louvre. So we now know that Sharon is at the Louvre. Ronald as a scientist. Oh, I know what I did when the scene changed. I hit the end key to move to the end of the line in Notepad, and end is what I use to display my ending page, so that's what I did. Okay, scientists enjoy un bon restaurant. And then we got Susan, like sports cars. And quiche lovers or courtly. Okay, and that's the last of our clues, so let's go back through. Oh. Alright, so Marcia had a camera, so she's also a gourmet. And silly people, which is Homer, have a stopwatch. Okay. Book lovers are at the Tuileries. And then we got the Timbers. Again, I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. That is at the Moulin Rouge. Okay, and sexy people congregate at the Louvre. If I ever visited Paris, I'd want to see the Louvre and Eiffel Tower, probably everything that's in this game. Just primarily because I wouldn't know about these things, these places, if I hadn't played this game. Okay, so let's see. Nothing useful there. Gourmets are drawn to, however you pronounce that, Montmartre. And then Homer with the stopwatch also goes to Montmartre. Again, not sure if I'm saying that right, but we'll see. Or we won't see because I don't know. Sorry, I had to check my phone real quick. Restaurant goes to the Ark, which is Ronald. Courtly people go to Moulin Rouge, which is Triste. And then sports car enthusiasts go to Le Musée. I don't know if I have the final clue for that one, for Susan. Yeah, I don't think so. But we have most of them. So let's go back to the bus, and there is one person here at the Ark, which we are already at, so we can just go here and it won't take any time. And it is Ronald. Yay. And I'm going to go back just to see if there's anyone else. Nope. Okay. So then let's go to the Moulin Rouge. There should be a couple here. It should be Emily. And then also Therese. And again, I'll go back. Okay, so because I don't know where Susan is because I didn't get that final clue. So I'll just check every place after I know I got all the people there. So Sadie. Nope. Okay. And here is Homer and Marcia. Okay. So that means Arnold is here. And Sharon is here. So is, nope. Okay, there's no one. Aha, there it is. So, yay, we found them all. I'm an expert tour guide because I didn't use very much money and I didn't take too long. So, and there are a few ways. I think there's only really 2 ways to fail at this game, and that's to run out of time or run out of money. But once you kind of know how the mini games go, and if you write everything down in the clue book like I just did, it's pretty easy to do. I don't think I've ever used any other transportation method than the bus. So, alright, so there's that. So now, let's play. Should we play something I'm good at or play something I suck at? Oh, here we go. This is also one of my favorite games, and this one might actually take a while. Sorry about the seizure-inducing colors here, but it's how the ROM is. Hey, thanks for the host, Casend. Alright, let's get rid of that. Impossible Mission. Not to be confused with Mission Impossible. Hey, thanks. Yes, it is nice to stream. Can you hear the audio? Is it too loud, or have you noticed? Or is it fine? Because, you know, since nobody's really watching, I don't know. Audio seems quiet for my voice or for the game or both. switch, swap ports here. There we go. These sound effects. Oh. Why am I not jumping? Mic is a bit quiet. Okay. I think it's up as high as it can go. Yeah, it's up as high as it can go, so maybe I'm just too quiet when I talk, which is not surprising. Okay, I need to figure out why I can't jump here. What's going on here? Oh, don't worry, Casend. I understand. Thanks for saying hi, though. And thanks for the host. Why? Oh. Because that's the wrong key set. Yeah, the double thumbs. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. See ya. Have fun doing whatever you're doing, and I will do the same. So, yeah, this game is, you play as some kind of agent, I think, and you're in the lair, I guess, of a mad scientist named Dr. Adam Bender. Or is it Professor Adam Bender? Anyway, he has like some kind of plan to, I think it's like start a nuclear war or something. And so we've infiltrated his base to try to stop him, and he has these security robots and security to stop you. And so the goal is to search for clues to the password. And you search all the furniture, like those down there. I assume that's some sort of vending machine. But as you saw, if you get hit by a robot or this black ball or anything, you get electrocuted and you start back up at the entrance of the room. I think what I got from that one piece of furniture I did manage to search was a lift reset, which is like a password for these little consoles right here. You can get passwords basically to either reset the lifting platforms or temporarily disable the robots. And as you can see, some of these robots shoot electric beams, which makes it more fun. And then obviously, and then naturally, like discs, larger furniture take longer to search. And most of the time there'll be nothing in the furniture, but you can either get password pieces or like codes for the terminal. And like this black ball here will just follow me. or you can just kind of push it down there so that it's no harm to me anymore. Yeah, see, there was a piece of a puzzle. I guess it's more pieces of a puzzle. And then you solve the puzzle. Solve puzzles to get pieces of the password to open the door that the evil scientist guy is in to stop him from destroying the world, I think. And you see those pits on the bottom level of this room. See, that robot shoots, but it only shoots when it sees me. Anyway, those pits you can fall down, and basically we have, so you have this time down here, which I can't go below this lift unit thing, but that time, I don't remember what the time limit is. I don't remember if it's, I don't remember, but anyway, when that timer gets to a certain time, if it gets to a certain time, it's game over, so you have to solve all the puzzles and unlock the door before that time gets to whatever time it's. So you can't just take your time. You kind of have to hurry. And every time you die, either by getting shocked or by falling, it adds to that time. I think it's like 5 or 10 minutes. So the more times you die, the quicker you'll. And so there are several elevator shafts in this place. And so you just basically go from room to room, searching whatever you can, really. Basically search all you can and die as few times as possible until you've explored every room and searched every piece of furniture. Yep. This seems like a very dangerous room. Because usually if the robots are standing still like that, that either means they're following you, or as in the case of this one down here, he'll probably run towards me as soon as he sees me. Let's find out. Yep, so that's a room I'll have to save for later. There's really no safe way to search those things. Oh. And these rooms are randomized, by the way, so it's never the same, like the rooms aren't always in the same location in the elevator shafts. So this is the room that you need to get to when you have all the password pieces. Because the door, or that blue square at the very bottom, is the door to the control room, I guess, where the scientist guy is. So we have to make note of that room when we have the password figured out. And this kind of room is interesting. You have to play the notes in order of pitch, like from lowest to highest. And every time you do, you get the codes for the terminal to either reset the platforms or disable the robots. So it's kind of a good idea to do... Well, that's not right. Kind of a good idea to do these as many times as you can. Because, especially for the... they're called snooze passwords. What? Hell. I was doing it wrong. Temporarily disabling the robots is very handy. Dang it. I'll do one or two more. Oh, jeez. Alright, that's enough of that. As bad as I thought. On to the next elevator. Now, this game was actually remade somewhat recently for the Nintendo DS. And it was really cool because they kept the original, they had this version, and they had an updated version with like updated graphics and sounds. So it was really interesting. And of course, when I found out about it, I had bought it. This game is one of the most memorable from my childhood anyway. Oh, you jerk. So yeah, it was really cool to see this game get remade, especially considering how old this game is. Not only are the rooms random, but also the way the behavior of the robots is random too. So next time I come in this room on a playthrough, these robots could be doing, most likely be doing something completely different than what they're doing now. Don't think I'm gonna get up there. So I have 2 snoozes and 5 lift initiations. So I could use a snooze on this, but since those are bookshelves, they take a while to search, so I'll only be able to get one of these. That this other bookcase does not have nothing in it. And when the robots are snoozed, of course, I can touch them, walk through them, whatever, and they won't shoot lightning. So makes rooms incredibly easy. But depending on furniture, you have to search. It's possible to walk over gaps no wider than this, so you can use that to your advantage. Another snooze, thanks. You have to kind of time the walk right, the step right, otherwise you'll just fall. And of course I fell right onto a robot, so I died. It'd be nice if all the robots were like this one right here, where they just turn and look at you, they don't chase you or shoot at you. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. Fast when he saw me.
Destroy him, my robot.
Voice acting there. That's what you want to do. This is probably the oldest game I know of that had actual voice sounds in it. could, but I prefer like a straight line. Here, the ceiling's too short for me to jump over that robot. I thought I jumped too soon. That scared me for a second. Problem is that robot at the very top. I was either going to have to die or use a snooze to get out of there. I think I'm losing decent time. But I do have 5 snoozes, so I don't need to be skimpy yet. I think there are 3 of these, or are there only 2? I don't remember. black ball hits one of the robots, it just disappears. So, I guess it destroys it, or it's just, I don't know if it's supposed to do that, or if it's just a glitch, or just a bug. I don't know. Very nice. I don't think I've used one yet. Haven't had to. I don't know why this character's jump is some respect like a forward flip jump. So I'm just like a jump. There were only a couple rooms in the first elevator that I didn't get all the furniture. So I think I'm doing pretty well so far. Now that I've said that, I'll probably die a lot. Step into open air and then jump, but get a little bit more distance. Now I'm probably gonna have to snooze this robot to get that fireplace. And of course nothing. Is the one room that has no now. Need to stop using snoozes to get specific furniture because every single time. Again. Living dangerous. More miles per rooms. Especially since the robot there isn't really guarding anything. I'll go across the other room.
Destroy him, my robot.
Hit him with my butt. I'll just do that. Just to make it easier. Better to walk through these gaps. I think jumping you're more likely to yes, the water room is what I like to call this room. It's full of apparently water. Water coolers. This guy gonna try to shoot me. Yes, he is. So I'm gonna have to disable robots in this one. Is it worth using a snooze to get that last water cooler? And 3 left. Oh, that was the last room, so for once it was nothing. It wasn't nothing. Once there was a piece in here. Okay, I think each letter of the password takes 4 puzzle pieces to solve. And I think the password is 8 characters long, so that's 32 pieces. So let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, no, it's 9, I think. 9 characters. Yeah, 9 characters, so 36 pieces. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 34, so I'm missing 2 pieces. Not good. Not good. Although I think... Well, I didn't search... I didn't search the room that the door I'm trying to get into. Pretty sure I got all I think just the first couple of elevator shafts is when I started. Or when I didn't have snoozes to get everything. So. This is the... I didn't search these 2 things, so let's do that. Just a snooze. Alright, so now let's see. Alright, so that room's clear. Aha. Lots of furniture in this. And by lots, I mean 3, apparently. Alright, there's 1. I knew that was gonna happen. Let's do it again. Nope. Alright, so I just need 1 more piece. the only
Destroy him, my robot.
Hey, there it is. Yay. Okay. Alright, so the way you put the pieces together is you pick them out from here, and you have 4 slots that you can use to work with. And basically, you just have to make a solid rectangle, which, you know, this looks like it could go there. So now it's just basically putting things together. So work on a couple different ones at a time. This is what takes the longest, or could take the longest anyway. And they have to match collar wise too, so, and you have to delete, and this like rotates vertically, this rotates horizontally, this gets rid of a piece on the work area, doesn't necessarily get rid of it. This is pause. This is to change the piece's color. I think this, I'm not sure what this is for. Oh, it's an undo button. So alright. And you can't use the same piece more than once. So and images can't overlap each other. All that fun stuff. Let's get a third piece here to work with. I think this might go here, maybe. Here we go. And then, even if you complete it, it still has to be the right orientation for some dumb reason. Okay, so there we go. So there's one down. And then when you complete a puzzle, thankfully, it removes all the pieces that you used. So you don't have to try to remember which pieces you've already used. Okay, let's get... that one. Okay. There it is. Oop, wrong one. Alright, there's two. Two down. It's got to flip that way too. And I'm sorry, this is the boring part. Okay, I don't know if any of that's right, so I'm going to just get rid of it. remember seeing a piece like that. Yep, there we go. Okay. There's another one. There's another one. We're getting there. I think you have until the timer says 5 o'clock. I think that's what the limit is. It's not going to fit, I don't think. So I must have one piece of that wrong. we'll try it somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know if any of that's right, so we'll get rid of that. Okay. I'm not sure if any of these are right, so I'm just going to start all over. I think that piece was at the beginning, wasn't it? Yes. There we go. Yeah, let's start with the ones with bigger pictures, like that one. And that one. Now we're getting on the right track. Hmm. And now I think I'm confusing myself. So that's always fun. Okay, I'm gonna start over again. We're getting there. Last 4 pieces. And there we go. All done. Yay. Hooray, we beat that. Okay, I've been going for almost 2 hours. I want to do one more game really quick. This game is called Picture This. Basically, it's like a kids learning kind of game where it shows certain things and you have to type in what it is, and then if you get them all correct, it'll do like a little animated scene. I'll show you here. Let's see. Let's go to the city. So basically, you kind of help build the scene. Like, see, it'll ask you what you see, and this is a toy store. And it plays a nice little jingle whenever you get it right. And that is very obviously a bank. And so that is a skyscraper. Is a crane. And a bus. My cat's staring at me. See a truck. And now my cat is smelling my hair. See the sun. See a cloud. I see rain. And then when it's done, since I got them all right, you hit the space bar and it'll do a supposed to do a scene. Why isn't spacebar working here? There we go. And then it takes something from where you were and it asks you where to go next, but unfortunately it doesn't list all the places you can go. So you kind of have to either write them down or kind of memorize what they are. But my favorite one, which is the one I really wanted to show off, is the castle. I see a tower. I see a wall. I see a gate. I see a bridge. I see a window. I remember as a kid this one tripped me up because it doesn't really look like, a window. I thought it was like a lamp or a lantern or a torch or something. But nope, it's a window. Now I see stars. I see the moon. Now this right here, this ghost, is why I like this one the best. And finally, I see an owl. Alright, you ready for this? Here we go. Once the moon is hidden, the ghost starts a moving. So, I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Well, close to 2 hours. So, I think I'm going to call it a day right here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much once again, Kay, for the host. And thanks for verifying that you can actually hear me in the game. So yeah, I was using StreamLabs OBS. I may have to readjust my hotkeys because I noticed I muted the couple things a couple times, so I may have to reconfigure those. But overall, I think it went okay. But before I go, I just want to test out my other screens, like my Be Right Back. So I will be right back. Okay, so that worked, and it muted my mic like it was supposed to. Okay, cool. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, my schedule's non-existent, so I pretty much just stream when I can. So hopefully I will see you all soon. Bye. Take care, everybody.